ultimately it will be the chapter who will have to support us, who will have to take the lead and see that this process is adhered to. Otherwise it's of no use. तो आप लोगों से यही प्रार्थना है कि इस इंटरेक्टिव सेशन में पूरी तरह से पार्टिसिपेट करिए और जो शेड्यूल ICAS अनाउंस करता है उसको फॉलो करिए. And over to you, Hola ji, please take the session forward.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your valuable inputs. Now we will move on to the technical presentation, how to fill these forms and all. Let me populate the process, the course admission process. It's very simpler now. New student has to fill the life membership application form, and course enrollment form should be filled by both the new students as well as the students who are joining Visharada or Acharya, of course, the respective courses. And तीसरा step है chapter chairman. He has to approve the forms which is visible on the dashboard, and payment, remitting the payment. So these are the, I will take you through the live database so that you can understand how. If you go to academic.icasindia.org, you will have to press the membership registration button over here. You will find the video on how to fill the life membership application. It is fairly simpler, so you can run the video. This is how the student dashboard looks. Personal detail tab contains all the information he furnished while filling the application, and the second tab is for editing the membership application. In case if he has made some mistakes, assume he has put the wrong date of birth or no, so there are two fields he cannot edit. One is email ID and mobile number. These two are since he has already verified, it cannot be edited. So any editing request should be placed to National Secretary separately. He can edit till such time chapter chairman approves it. Once the chapter chairman approves this application, it gets locked. He cannot edit it. Then he has one option, my course detail. So whatever the course he has completed, it is being displayed over here. And my course admission, the process what we have been talking about, the course admission, this is the place where he has to fill. So he has to choose the chapter, and he has to select the course, and he has to check this verification and submit the application. It's a very simple course enrollment process. For example, you have a Visharada student. He will have to go and choose Visharada, respective Visharada paper, and he has to apply. So for the Visharada student, you need not come through he need not come through the life membership process. He is already having a life membership. He will have to directly log into the portal, and he should apply for the course. So for Visharada or Acharya courses. So Vastu Acharya or Jyotish Visharada or Nadi Visharada, all these courses, he can directly come to the apply course admission. So then he can take the course admission. So then his application, whatever the course application he has filled, it is available in the my course admission. So I think this is what we will confine. There are some other options. This will populate as and when, like his exam application. He can apply for the examination, his exam application, and his exam schedules and his results. They are all available in the respective. For the time being, we will focus on the life membership and course admission. Course admission is available under my course admission. Application you have already gone through. So and whatever the course he has taken, the admission is visible over here. So this is the student dashboard. I will take you through the chapter chairman dashboard as well, how it looks. This is the official login or no COE chapter dashboard. This is the button where you have to enter for the chapter chairman dashboard. So once you click on this button, you will be asked to put your user ID and password. This user ID and password, user ID is your official email ID. Password we have already shared with you. So it is not the email. This for the portal password, whatever you have been using in the for the application for examination or LM, the same thing will hold good. So now I will take one example. So this is the chapter chairman dashboard. This is how it looks. We have slightly fine-tuned, but in this version, this is what you can see. So it has a few tabs, chapter information. This you can always update in case if there is any change. Please update, and please provide your communication address over here, so that whenever we send the book examination material, it is handy for us to send to those address entered here. So next is membership and application. This one, this is what I was talking about. See, this has the application that is being received by a chapter. So you have all the applications. You can see these are the new applications. You can go and edit it. You can go and press and edit it till you approve it. This is what received from the chapter. So if you want to put some remarks, you can put. If you want to hold it, this for some reason you want to hold it. You don't want to process it, then you can put the remarks and leave it, so that you will the approval will not happen. Once you approve this form, this will go to a national secretary for processing. You cannot edit it. It will be frozen. And if you need to make any changes, you will have to request national secretary for revocation of the form. He will revoke it. Then you should make the changes. So this is the but you can before approval you can make changes and you can save it, keep it, and then approve it whenever you feel it is appropriate. Once you approve it, you cannot make any changes. So this is the
Sir, in this form itself, that signature is not uploaded properly.
Yeah, you can see here.
Yeah, you're right, sir. You're right, sir.
So signature is here. They the orientation is not proper.
So this is what
size. Outside also a lot of open space is there outside. They have to remove all these open space outside, then give only signature horizontally.
So I would request that clear-cut instruction should be given, because chapters come after the students have filled it. Okay, so what sort of photograph, what sort of signature should be there? How should we? Those instructions are not there, right? So first the students go over there, and then only the chapter chairpersons come in picture. So I would request for that.
FAQ it is there. FAQ it is there. That we explain.
I'm sorry, Devti sir. I would like to add that the same thing. A lot of students are facing the same issues. They have no idea, I mean, how to put their signature. So we can have some sample sort of signature there, so that they can have good idea. Okay, this is the best way to put your signature in. Last time I remember, I changed the signature for almost all the students on my own. I mean, I edited the picture and then upload myself, because they were not getting any idea. They were not having IT experience and all. So I had to go through that cumbersome process. And one more request, that OTP thing always, that creates issues sometimes. So that is another suggestion. I don't know, they face some issues while getting OTP. And that could be the another area where you can improve. I mean, the system is taking very nice shape now, and we should go for perfection, and nice work indeed. They are the two suggestions which is from my sides. Thank you. Sorry, Retiji, please continue.
Yeah, those questions we will take, and suggestions also we will take. Because it was instantly showing that wrong filling up of that signature, I just intervened. Otherwise, I would have allowed Mr. Holla to continue. I request Mr. Holla to continue. We'll answer all the questions later. Take it later.
Yeah, again, if you see this orientation of the examination, this qualification, you see it's ulta. So it is, these things, these are all very small things, but it does a lot of back and forth activities. This needs to be addressed. So once you approve it, I'll just approve this form for the time being. So this will take you to the same this one, I mean dashboard. So the approval you have approved, your approval is available. Yes. So that is in case if National Secretary puts some remarks, that is visible over here in this report. Whatever the National Secretary puts the remark. Similarly, if the National Secretary validates the document, it will say yes. Y, you can see the alphabet Y. And in case if he, sorry, this is chapter chairman remarks. This is the National Secretary remarks. In case if he puts any remarks, it is visible over here. And all these headings, if you click, it automatically sorts. Keep that in mind. In case if you want to filter, say, with the people with the LM number, without LM number, you will have to just click on these names. So alphabetically it sorts. So candidate name also you can sort it on alphabetically. Like course also. In case if you click, there are some people they have not filled enrolled themselves for the course. They have not filled the course admission process. So that form they have just filled the LM form and they left it. So it is the responsibility of the chapter to intimate the student and ensure that the course enrollment is done. So the course enrollment is this is the one existing person who has I think this is with the LM number. Okay. So that I don't have a case where some existing number. No. This is the person who completed Jyotish Pravina. He filled the Hasareka Pravina, and so like that you can differentiate by seeing the LM number and the course name. You make sure that all these there is nothing course name is left blank. So that is something. So like this if you click any of this if you click it will sort so that you can filter your reports accordingly. So this is something which I wanted to highlight over here. Then exam application anyway will not take up at this time. There is something called very interesting and very important thing. This is a chapter payment. In case if you are making the payment from this time onwards, so please ensure that all the see whatever the application you have received over here, they are visible in the chapter payment. You will have to check how many people you are paying. Assume you are paying, say, out of this you are paying 4 out of 7. You have approved 4 and you are paying. We should to the possible extent should approve all in one go. But for the purpose of demonstration, I will show you. I will fill this. I will check these students whom we are paying. So first, all the students list is visible over here. I'll check 4 student I am paying now. So this is 4. I think it's all in all 1 foreign student we have. So all in all we have this is 5, 6, 7, 8,000. Sorry, 8,000. So amount due is 8,000. Amount paid is 8,000. Then payment mode, I'll say NEFT payment reference. I'll take some reference number, whichever is there given by bank, and if anything remark I'll put it up some remark which is not.
Hello sir.
Yeah.
पेमेंट डेट वहाँ पेमेंट डेट लिखना पड़ेगा ना?
Yes, yes.
वो जो
Payment reference number, there will be a TT reference number. Okay.
नहीं, वो पेमेंट डेट की जगह 8,000 लिखा हुआ है, 8,000 वहाँ पेमेंट डेट
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, you are right. You are right. That is no. This is the payment date. You are right. Thank you. Amount paid. Amount to pay, that automatically it will validate. Not to worry about that. So payment of life membership. Membership. I'll just I'm taking some this one. So then, if you have made the payment through NEFT, I request you to send the upload the screenshot so that it
Sir,
is
what is the
easy for.
difference between amount paid and amount to pay, please? The difference
Sorry?
between amount paid and amount to pay. We have two columns here in our
Yes,
screen.
yes,
One is
yes.
amount paid and another is amount to pay. What is the difference between both of them?
I'll come back to that. When I see what happens, assume you have keyed in a wrong amount. Say you have keyed in for that purpose, instead of 8,000, you have keyed in 7,000. Okay. I'll take an assumption. It will validate automatically. That's what I am trying to say. So that I will show you by, I purposefully, instead of 8,000, I have keyed in 7,000. I made a mistake intentionally. Okay. So it will, validate and it will throw the error. I will choose the, one file, which is maybe, for the time being, you assume this as a, payment proof. You take the screenshot of your payment remittance proof, whatever you have made. So take the screenshot of the this one and you upload over here. So I am uploading the payment proof. Okay. So I'm taking some dummy this one, but you will have to take the screenshot of the payment made and you have to upload that here. Now I will submit it. Okay. So amount paid is not equal to amount calculated. So you have asked now what is the difference between amount paid and amount. If there is a mismatch of the amount, it will throw up here. So you will have to again go back and correct the amount and then you have to submit it. So once you submit your once you submit the payment information, it is available over here. You can go and see it again. But whatever the but all this whatever you have approved now, whatever the payment you have made, those students' name will be eliminated from the list. Only the pending payment you will have to do. You can do multiple trench also. We have provided for it, but we request you, as far as possible, try to make in one go. It is easy for the National Secretary to handle the payment side of it. It's easy for him to reconcile and allot it in one go. So this is the payment information updating process. So anybody has any question over this on this? I think this is that's it. I don't
Morning,
have
Krishna
anything.
Laji. Sorry, this is Chetan. I had one question on the previous topic. I'm sorry if I missed that, but while reviewing some of the applications, we see that the course field is blank, right? Can that capability be provided to the chapter so that the chapter can edit or modify the course at their end rather than say iterating with the student? Currently, today morning I checked, I was not able to edit.
You are not able to edit that.
Yeah. The course field was not coming as editable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Because this course, okay, that will be only a display. See, I will check because that needs to be, because now we have a separate form there to fill to complete the process. We normally insist the student to fill rather the chapter filling it.
No, that is the right approach, sir. But many of the students are senior citizens, and even submitting the form once was a problem for them. So if you have to ask them to modify it, I mean, it is lot of iteration and a lot of redundant effort. So if for those exceptions, if chapter can be provided the editable permissions, then that will be much more efficient. That was number one. Number two question that I had was, while we are doing this enrollment exercise for all the courses, can we have a similar dashboard for the enrollment as well, where I can look at, say, all the students who have already enrolled and then follow up with the ones who haven't. I could not find a separate option for the enrollment dashboard.
That for the time being, what we have done is we have made the filter. Okay. Yes, that will be provided. That we will make it separately. We will make the LM application separate, and course enrollment also we will make it separate.
Yeah, that will be much easier, sir, for us.
Yes. That will
Thank
be.
you, sir.
That we will do it. That is in the pipeline. Maybe in a week time we will be able to roll out that.
Sir, can we have the ledger of the chapter on the board itself, so that if any previous discrepancy is there, that can be corrected in the next payment? Ledger of the chapter.
Okay, you mean to say earlier payments, whatever you have made? Is it what
Suppose in the previous session, some shortfall or excess is there, that can be adjusted in the next payments.
See, with this, there will not be any scope to pay extra or less. You will select the student. Amount will be okay. You mean to say you have paid extra money to you instead of 8,000, you will pay 10,000 rupees. Then you will adjust it next year.
Yeah. That's what I mean to say. Maybe extra, maybe shortage, whatever it is.
Now, short, if you pay, system will not allow you to proceed, sir. Short, you cannot pay. If you pay excess, maybe you keep record and then you come back to us. We'll adjust it. Next time we can put some entry. I think that we have to think whether that is possible.
A copy of the ledger on the board itself is really
that is why he wants the ledger, sir.
Now, short payment is ruled out. That is one thing. If there is an extra payment, yes, that is something we can think about. Yes, we will try and put it up. I will come back to you. I'll have to check with the backend team how to do that.
Thank you.
We will try and come back.
Namaskar, sir.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Sir, one doubt, sir.
Yes.
Sir, date of birth of the candidate can be editable, because last time the date of birth pop-up is not editable by the chapter.
Sir, you can edit all the fields as long as you approve it, except mobile number and email ID.
Okay, sir.
Once you approve it, you cannot edit.
Because last chance our 1 and 2 student has entered the wrongly date of birth. So we have submitted the request for change the date of birth. Okay, so now it is as long as you are till the time you approve it, you can edit it. Okay, in case if you submit it, then you will have to request National Secretary for revocation of the application. Then you have to correct it and resubmit it. That is the process. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Sir, is there any provision to maintain the monthly fee charges also?
Sorry?
Is there any provision at this dashboard? Is there any provision whether we can maintain the monthly tuition fee, whatever we charge from the students? Can we manage those information also?
At this moment, we have provisioned only for the life membership and examination. Those things we will see later, sir. At this moment, no, we do not have. Maybe we can think about that and maybe at a portal level, not at this moment. Any other question?
नमस्कार, मैं प्रमेय चतुर्वेदी।
Yes, sir.
सर, इस बार एग्जाम हुए थे तो हमारे 3 छात्रों के एक से ही LM नंबर आ गया और रोल नंबर आ गया, एक सा रोल नंबर आ गया और तीनों ने
actually those things are now fixed. That we are one of the case we have that issue. Yes, we have fixed that. So now that is why we have changed the process now. Now let me also inform all of you, and if there is anybody wants to apply for the examination, enrollment for the course is mandatory. If he has not taken the course, he will not be able to take the exam application. he will not be able to apply for the examinations. So that flow is now made. So that is also fixed now.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Yes, yes, please go ahead, madam.
What disturbances, sir?
Somebody is.
Hello.
I request no, those who are not speaking, request them to mute their mic because there are a lot of background noises. Yes, sir. Now I think
Hello, sir.
I will go one by one. I will request now Maninder Singh from Delhi. Please, go ahead. He has
थैंक यू
some
सर
query.
थैंक यू सर गुड आफ्टरनून सर एक क्वेश्चन है कि सपोज कोई स्टूडेंट है फॉर एग्जांपल वो रोहिणी से विशारद कर रहा है और दिल्ली चैप्टर 1 से वो फॉर एग्जांपल एक कोर्स कर रहा है नाड़ी कर रहा है तो वो अपना एग्जाम कैसे भरेगा क्या उसमें प्रोविजन है क्योंकि वो एट ए टाइम 2 सेंटर से जो है एनरोल्ड है
It is offline, is it?
सर ऑनलाइन
Online, irrespective any chapter it will take, no?
he can take exam
Any type chapter, no. Online में there is no restriction, right?
सर बट वहाँ पर जो आपका फॉर्म है उसमें पहले जब वो फॉर्म भरेगा उसमें चैप्टर मेंशन करेगा
That chapter you can change, no? That is a changeable. That drop down you can change, right?
so he can select multiple chapters for example he is giving Visharada examination from Rohini chapter and then Nadi
enrollment
exam.
See, in the enrollment form you should choose the chapter which chapter he is enrolling and do it.
All right sir, thank you sir.
That flexibility is there, yes. Arun Kumar ji, he has some question.
Sir, namaskar sir.
Namaste Arun Kumar.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible, please go ahead.
सर एक क्वेरी है कि अगर किसी स्टूडेंट ने 4-5 साल पहले प्रवीण किया हुआ है जिस समय ये एलएम नंबर ऑनलाइन प्रोसेस में नहीं था अब वो विशारद करना चाहता है तो उसके लिए ओटीपी वगैरह और उसका जो मोबाइल नंबर है उसको किस तरीके से मैनेज करेंगे?
Very good question. Indeed, this is the portion which I have not covered. Now that is also available. Maybe for the benefit of everybody, I will take after the question sessions. Arun Kumar ji, you will have to wait. I'll show that also. I'll park your question for the time being. Okay, so I'll show that as well. Anita Narayan madam.
Yes, मुझे पूछना था कि यदि किसी ने प्रवीण 1 का एग्जामिनेशन पहले दे रखा है और अब प्रवीण 2 में एनरोल करना चाहते हैं आफ्टर 2-3 years, तो व्हाट इज द प्रोविजन?
They can enroll, madam. They can enroll. I think this is a added question to Arun Kumar ji.
Right.
Yeah. That also I will address that. Yeah.
One more question. Should we go for admission in all the courses like JP1, JP2, JP1, JP2? Students should go to all the admission process? I
didn't get your question, madam. Can you?
Admission column है ना? There are 3 columns. There is one is LM membership column में LM करने के लिए student जाते हैं. दूसरा है admission column में and तीसरा examination.
Examination form at this moment it is not active because we will open it on 15th of August. Okay. Both course enrollment and LM form is a concurrent parallel. You can go together. Yes. So in case if the LM is allowed, for example, a student takes one Jyotish course and another non-Jyotish course also, he will his course will be mapped to the LM number, so that you can go ahead. That is open now. You can go ahead.
Thank you.
So any other question?
Hola sir.
Yeah, please go ahead. Yes, sir.
एक और क्वेश्चन सर पूछना था। अगर किसी स्टूडेंट को किसी पेपर में एग्जाम देना, री एग्जाम बैक पेपर देना है, तब उसके लिए क्या प्रोसेस होगा? मान लीजिए उसका विशारद में एक पेपर में फेल हो गया है, उसको रीअपियर करना है।
You mean to say Praveena, he has failed, but he is gone to, he is appearing the Visharada. Is that what you are trying to say, or no any improvement?
My question is, suppose he has done Praveena second,
okay,
and in one paper he is not passed.
Correct.
Now he want to reappear in that paper on next semester.
Yes.
Then how to fill the examination form for one paper?
That provision also we have made. He for him the paper which he has not completed, he will have to apply. Until he apply that, he will not be able to fill the Visharada paper. Yes.
Yes.
And if there is a clash between the papers of Visharada and Praveena, in such cases he will have to forego the Visharada paper, because there could be a date. The Visharada paper he has to forego. He should come write the examination for Praveena paper.
Yes, sir.
That provision is also available. That is there in the in fact in the dashboard. Those who have not completed Visharada and Praveena and applied for Visharada, their name will be listed as a black. They will be listed as in a red color. That I have told. They will it will also it will highlight if anybody has applied for the Visharada without completing the Praveena, it will not allow you to approve it.
Okay, sir.
He has to apply that as well.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes. Any other questions?
Namaste, sir. Hello.
Yes, madam. अंजलि मैडम, प्लीज गो अहेड.
हाँ जी सर, एक्चुअली मैं अभी आई हूँ, बाहर गई थी ऐसा आपको पता है, तो मेरे को अभी पता चला कि जो नए स्टूडेंट भी आ रहे हैं हमारे एडमिशन ले रहे हैं, उनको भी ऑनलाइन फॉर्म भरना है, सेम प्रोसीजर जैसे पहले आगे के लिए हम लोग भरते थे.
मेरे क्वेश्चन नहीं है.
जो अभी न्यू एडमिशंस हैं, जो न्यू एडमिशन है, दे हैव टू फिल द फॉर्म ऑनलाइन, लाइक जो इसमें आया हुआ था कि जो कोर्स एनरोलमेंट करना पड़ेगा उनको पहले.
Yes, madam. Everybody, for all those who see, I'll tell you, all those who are now applying for the first time now for the life membership, they have to they should enroll for the Jyotish Praveena and other courses. Anybody, they have to enroll first. Okay, they should also fill the application form for the enrollment. Okay, course enrollment. The Visharada students, they should also those who you are taking intake for the July Visharada students, they should also fill the application form. But there are students who have completed Jyotish Praveena or Jyotish Visharada one group, and they are continuing the second group. They need not enroll because their database we already have, because they have already applied for the earlier examinations. So we have their database. We will allow them to apply for the examination. Otherwise, anybody who is not having enrolled the course, they will not be able to apply for the examinations. So it is very clear mapping. Tomorrow, if somebody I have forgot I have to apply and all, they will not be eligible for the eligibility criteria comes from the enrollment. So if somebody is not enrolled, they will not be able to take the examinations. Very clear.
But post Visharada student, they have to enroll again?
No, madam. Post Visharada, this is only about the Visharada and Acharya and Praveen. Yes. Not covering the post Visharada and other courses.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. So from Mumbai, somebody has a question.
हेलो होलर सर, V1 में अगर एडमिशन लेना है तो छात्र को उसके प्रोफाइल में जाके ही कोर्स के लिए एनरोलमेंट करना पड़ेगा.
बराबर.
ओके. सो आई थैंक यू सर, वही क्वेश्चन था.
हाँ जी. ओके. एनी अदर क्वेश्चंस?
Sir, it means that P2 and V2 students don't have to enroll again.
V2, V2 and P2, they need not enroll. Okay. All others, those who are taking V1 and P1, they must enroll.
Okay.
If they do not enroll, they cannot apply for the examination because their examination application will not process. It says, you are not enrolled for the course.
Right, sir.
Okay. Course enrollment is must. So, objective of this course enrollment is tomorrow. If somebody you have missed out. See, very often we say some chapters they come back and say, sir, no, he has not applied. He forgotten. We have so many students. So now at least once they have the course enrollment process completed, you have the data of who are all supposed to apply for the examination, right? So you can who have applied also will show against that who have enrolled against it who have not who have applied for the examination. That report also will be visible so that it is easy for chapter to track who has applied for what.
Will you be sharing this video?
Yes, it will be shared with all of you.
Sir, good afternoon. I'm calling from Chennai.
Yes, sir.
Simply saying those who have obtained the roll number, they need not enroll, right, sir?
Those who are applying for the LM number.
Already roll number, including arrear students, they need not enroll, right, sir?
Correct. In summary, they have a roll number of Praveen. Sir, no, it is not that way. So people who have already taken Praveena, if they are coming to Visharada, they must enroll.
Correct. That is that. Praveena is a separate roll number. Visharada is a separate roll number. Those who have already got the Praveena roll number, that is JP1, they need not enroll for a JP.
They need not.
Including
enroll. Yes.
Correct, sir?
Yes.
Thank you.
You mean to say they have already appeared for the examination of the paper, group 1, their first semester, and they're continuing now. So that we will those application we entertain. Yes.
Fine, sir. Thank you.
नमस्कार सर.
नमस्ते.
सर एक दो ठो प्रॉब्लम हुआ था पिछले बार. एक एग्जाम एप्लीकेशन भरने के टाइम एक स्टूडेंट का आपका ईमेल वेरीफाइड नहीं हो रहा था. पुराना स्टूडेंट है लेकिन उसका ईमेल वेरीफाइड नहीं होने के कारण हम वो एग्जाम एप्लीकेशन भर नहीं पाए. और एक स्टूडेंट का हुआ था उसका एलएम नंबर आ ही नहीं रहा था. ऑलरेडी उनका एलएम नंबर एग्जिस्ट था लेकिन वो एप्लीकेशन में हम भी नहीं कर पाए, वो भी नहीं कर पाई. मतलब वो एलएम नंबर की जगह ब्लैंक था. तो इसीलिए वो लोग फिर जब आपका एग्जाम होगा तब अगर वो प्रॉब्लम होगा तो क्या करना चाहिए?
मैडम आप ये स्पेसिफिक प्रॉब्लम्स ना आप you put it in the GPCOE group so that we can discuss there. So if it is a specific problem, we will attend there. Okay. So yeah, you put it in the GPCOE group. We have no WhatsApp group. There we will fix the issues if it is a specific issues.
ओके. और एक प्रॉब्लम सर बहुत होता है कि ओल्ड स्टूडेंट है या बुजुर्ग आदमी है जो लोग बोलते हैं कि मेरा ये हो गया है, ये एक मतलब आपका जैसे उनका कोई क्या बोले क्वालिफिकेशन एजुकेशन या कुछ खो गया है कैसे दे. तो ये सब क्या प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व कैसे करें मतलब अगर वो नहीं दे पाए.
Please approach.
Hello, I am parallelly available, sir. So they have to provide some proof which is valid. Without valid proof, we cannot entertain the application. Don't admit them. Simple. They have to provide valid proof. Valid proof देना है मैडम. Without valid proof के बिना हम उनको entertain नहीं कर सकते.
ओके सर. मतलब उसके लिए उनको कुछ ना कुछ प्रूफ देना होगा, नहीं तो
100% वैलिड प्रूफ तो देना ही है.
हम तो क्योंकि बहुत ऐसे केसेस आता है कि मेरे पास हम घर छोड़ दिए हैं या मेरा बहुत पुराना चीज है हम खो दिए हैं. ये ऐसे केसेस में हम लोग प्रॉब्लम्स
मैं तो समझता हूँ मैडम, पॉसिबिलिटीज है, ऐसा पॉसिबिलिटीज है, वो गवर्नमेंट पे काम करेगा, वो उधर सर्टिफिकेट मिलेगा, या कुछ इंस्टीट्यूशन में काम करेगा, उधर सर्टिफिकेट मिलेगा। वैलिड प्रूफ हमें देना है कि ये एजुकेटेड है, इतना इसका क्वालिफिकेशन इतना है। हम यूनिवर्सिटी सर्टिफिकेट इटसेल्फ डायरेक्टली बेस्ट थिंग इज प्रोवाइड द सर्टिफिकेट फ्रॉम द इंस्टीट्यूशन। इंस्टीट्यूशन का सर्टिफिकेट नहीं है तो एक्सेप्शनल केसेस एक तो ये भी हम ले सकते हैं, प्रोवाइडेड प्रूफ इज अ वैलिड प्रूफ।
ओके ओके
प्रूफ
सर,
इज
थैंक यू।
रिक्वायर्ड, विदाउट प्रूफ वी कांट डू एनीथिंग, प्रूफ इज रिक्वायर्ड।
ओके, थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू।
प्लीज।
Any other questions? I think we are overshooting the time, so I'll see. We have also made one FAQ. That FAQ will be made available to all of you. I'll put it in the examination group as well as MCM group about the LM form and course admission form. Please run through the FAQ, and it's a frequently asked question. Based on your input today, also we will add whatever the point that has been not been covered. I'll put it in the group maybe in a day or two. With that, we will conclude. I think we have one question, that how to fill the existing members, how if they are completed some course long back and they want to come back to study further. So how to fill that case? That is the only point left out. Any other questions? Can I go ahead now? So thanks everybody. I'll go ahead. I'll share the screen again. 1 minute. See, now what you can do, if you are already an existing member, okay, assume if you are, see, it asks apply for life membership. Are you already an existing life membership? So you can put your number. Say I'll take one number, some dummy number. It's not that so you can go further and you can fill the application. Same process for the but they will have to upload the document and all same way, because we will have to link with the database. So then that same process will follow. They need not pay the fee and all. That will not come to the fee. But it will be visible to the dashboard visible in the dashboard of the chapter as well as national secretary. And once it is approved, then they can start. But here we have a back-end approval process. First, they will have to apply for it. They will have to fill this form and submit it. Then we will give the access to them. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
They have to fill existing the same page where no new application is being the same place, membership registration. So they will have to go and they will have to choose the radio button. If you are an already existing member, he has to fill his LM number and fill all the other data, and he has to upload his document again, because we will have to link it to the old this one. We will have to validate with it. So then he has to submit it. So once you submit it, we have a backend process where we will validate it and come back. So they will get the access once that entire process that is approved by backend team.
Sir, the same process will also be applicable for those who have passed Praveen 1 long back and now want to appear in Praveen 2. The same process.
Yes. Okay. But long back means how long that we need to check. If somebody is passed out 10 years, 20 years back, they will have to provide that proof as well.
They will have to provide?
Provide earlier marks card or something, because we'll have to validate.
Okay. That we will be having on chapter level.
Okay.
That will be having the mark sheet and everything. Suppose somebody comes to us that because of certain circumstances I could not appear in the Praveen 2 at that time, and now I want to continue with the course. That's why I'm asking you, sir.
Same process. Process will hold good. Yes.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
So it is not only this, even other, in case all this faculty, everybody can come through this process. So it is open to even the faculty members and all LM holders. But anyway, formal announcement will be made by National Secretary. Once he makes the announcement, please you can proceed. I think it is only for information. We have made such provision. Once National Secretary makes the announcement, kindly take it forward.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah. Any other questions?
Hello, sir. Shivu here.
Yes, Mr. Okay, please go ahead.
It's not a question, but it's a small suggestion. If students upload the documents in upside down manner, if you can give the rotate view option for the chapter chairmen and coordinators, I think that will help. That will ease the process, I guess.
I'll check in the from. In fact, I had the same thought when I seen this, but editing and all, I'm not so sure whether they will be able to give. But yes, rotation we can get it. We will check from the back end team.
The editing the information, if information has to be edited, that can be done by the students themselves. But if we can rotate the documents,
yes,
and
that I will check. I'll check with him. I'll check
but
with
that
the
is
team.
a provision, sir. You can download, edit it, refix it, touch. That provision is there for chapter chairman already. Only thing is from there only he can't do it. He can download whatever document is there. That downloaded document can be edited. Then it can be again uploaded. That is that chapter chairman can do. That provision is already there for the chapter chairman.
Yeah, I was asking within the system that rotate option.
Yes.
I'll check, sir, because I need to check with the team. Yes, I got that thought when I saw first time somebody upside down applications. We'll check and come back on this.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
नमस्कार सर, एक वो कोर्स एनरोलमेंट फॉर्म जो ओल्ड स्टूडेंट के लिए है, जो आप अभी दिखाए वही हिसाब से करेंगे ना? मतलब
so old student will log in to the portal using their mobile number and OTP, and they will directly go and fill the enrollment form. If he is a new student, first he will have to fill the LM application. Once he fill the LM application, he will be allowed to fill the course enrollment. Until he fills the LM application, he will not be able to enroll for the courses. And if anybody not fill the enrollment form, they will not be eligible to take the examination. Hope all these sequential process is you have understood.
Okay, sir. Clear, sir.
Okay. So any other questions? We will wind up in case if there are no questions.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your briefing, and that has updated us how to fill this formalities for the examination as well as for enrollment of the life membership. Thank you very much.
Okay, Revati Kumar sir, you have anything?
Nothing, sir. Thank you. Only we request them to adhere to the time schedule. That's all. Thank you.
So do not wait till last dates. You start the process now. You have some ample of time. So I request all of you to act upon and quickly. I know 80% of the chapters do it in time. I have seen that. My experience is very good. Extremely cooperative people. They come out of the way and help us. I have seen. But others also, we request them to catch up with them and try and do it as early as possible. So a whole of this exercise is to make you paperless, and it is all the old records are available to you in one place, and you can access them at any time. You need not keep a hard copy of it. So that is the objective. So your cooperation is very vital for all of us for the success of this implementation. So thank you. Thanks everybody for attending, sparing your valuable time and attending here.
Thank you.
Thank you. Namaskar.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.